The Cat Who Built a Treehouse. Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling little American town, there lived a curious orange cat named Oliver. Oliver was no ordinary cat. With eyes as bright as marbles and a tail that swished with endless energy, he loved adventure more than anything else in the world. He lived with a kind family in a cozy blue house on Maple Street, but Oliver often found himself gazing out the window, dreaming of the world beyond the backyard. One warm spring morning, as sunlight danced through the leaves and birds sang their cheerful songs, Oliver spotted something he had never noticed before: a towering oak tree standing tall at the very edge of the garden. Its branches reached toward the sky, strong and inviting, while its leaves rustled in the gentle breeze. Oliver's heart leaped with excitement. What would it be like, he wondered, to live up in the trees, amongst the birds and the clouds? That day, while the family was busy with their chores, Oliver padded quietly outside, his paws soft on the grass. He circled the grand oak, sniffing its bark, and looking up at the maze of branches above. The tree was full of life. Squirrels chattered, butterflies flitted from leaf to leaf, and a pair of robins were building a nest. Oliver watched them, his eyes wide with wonder. Suddenly, a brilliant idea popped into his head. What if I build my very own treehouse? He thought. A secret place all my own, where I can watch the world and have adventures all day long. The thought made his whiskers twitch with excitement, but Oliver knew he would need help. Building a treehouse was a big job, even for an adventurous cat. So, he decided to set off on a journey through the neighborhood to find friends who could lend a paw. First, Oliver visited his best friend, Daisy the squirrel. Daisy was clever and quick, always darting up and down trees with a basket of acorns. Oliver found her nibbling on a nut near the fence. "Daisy!" Oliver meowed. "I want to build a treehouse in the old oak tree. Will you help me?" Daisy's eyes sparkled. "Oh, what fun! I know all about climbing and balancing. I can teach you how to get up high and find the strongest branches." Next, they set off to find Benny the beaver, who lived by the creek beside the park. Benny was an expert builder, with strong teeth and a love for crafting things from wood. Oliver and Daisy found Benny working on a tiny dam, stacking sticks with great care. "Benny, will you help us build a treehouse?" Oliver asked. Benny grinned, his big teeth flashing. "I'd love to. I know just how to fit the wood together so it's sturdy and safe. We'll have to find the best branches and the strongest twigs." With Daisy and Benny on his team, Oliver felt hopeful. But he still needed someone who could help decorate and make the treehouse feel cozy. That's when he remembered Bella the bluebird, who lived in a nest high above the playground. Bella had a wonderful eye for color and was always collecting feathers, flowers, and shiny bits of ribbon. Bella was delighted to help. "I'll bring petals and pretty leaves. We can make curtains, pillows, and even a tiny flag for the top of your treehouse." With his friends by his side, Oliver was ready to begin. Under the shade of the oak tree, the four friends gathered supplies. Benny found sturdy sticks and helped cut them to size. Daisy darted up and down, tying knots and weaving twigs together. Bella chirped with delight as she draped flowers and ribbons along the railings. Oliver, determined and excited, helped wherever he could, fetching tools, holding branches, and learning from his friends. As the days passed, the treehouse took shape. First came the floor, made from strong branches woven tightly together. Then they built walls with leafy windows that let the sunlight in. A little ladder made from vines let Oliver climb up and down with ease, and a roof of big green leaves kept the rain away. Every evening, as the sun set and the sky turned pink and gold, Oliver and his friends would sit in the treehouse, sharing stories and snacks. They watched the fireflies light up the garden and listened to the gentle rustling of the leaves. The treehouse became a magical place, a secret hideout where they could dream and play all summer long. One afternoon, as Oliver lounged in his treehouse, he noticed something special. From his perch high above the ground, he could see the whole neighborhood, children playing in yards, dogs chasing butterflies, and even his family waving from the porch. He realized that by building the treehouse, he hadn't just found a new home among the branches. He had grown braver, learned new skills, and made his friendships even stronger. Soon, word spread about Oliver's marvelous treehouse. Other animals from the neighborhood came to visit. Rabbits with baskets of carrots, chipmunks with pockets full of seeds, and even a shy hedgehog who brought a bundle of wildflowers. Everyone was welcome. Together, they played games, told stories, and made wonderful memories. One day, during a summer thunderstorm, the treehouse became a cozy refuge. Rain tapped gently on the leafy roof, and the friends huddled together, safe and warm. Daisy played her acorn drum, Bella sang a cheerful tune, and Benny told tales of faraway forests. Oliver smiled, his heart full of happiness. He knew that no storm could dampen the magic of their treehouse. As autumn arrived, and the leaves turned gold and red, Oliver and his friends decorated the treehouse with pumpkins, pine cones, and colourful leaves. They held a harvest festival, complete with apple cider and a parade of lanterns. The treehouse glowed with laughter and light. Winter brought its own kind of wonder. Snowflakes dusted the roof, and the friends hung little bells and twinkling stars from the branches. They drank warm milk and told stories by lantern light, their treehouse shining like a beacon in the snowy night. Through all the seasons, Oliver's treehouse was a place of joy, friendship, and adventure. It was a place where dreams took flight, and where every day brought something new to discover. In the spring, as flowers bloomed and the world woke up once more, Oliver climbed to the very top of the treehouse and looked out at the world below. He saw the smiling faces of his friends and the bright colours of his home. He realised that, with a little courage and the help of good friends, even the wildest dreams could come true. And so, the cat who built a treehouse found happiness not just in his new home among the branches, but in the laughter, love, and adventures they shared together. From that day forward, the old oak tree stood as a reminder to everyone in the neighbourhood. With imagination, teamwork, and a bit of bravery, anything is possible. Oliver's story became a favourite among the children of Maple Street. They would gather beneath the oak tree, eyes wide with wonder, listening as Bella the bluebird told the tale of the cat who built a treehouse. And sometimes, if you looked very closely, you could see a flash of orange fur in the branches and hear the joyful laughter of friends echoing through the leaves. So whenever you see a tall tree and dream of adventure, remember Oliver and his friends. Remember that every great journey begins with a single step, and that the best adventures are the ones shared with others. And somewhere, high above the ground in a tree filled with dreams, a clever cat and his friends are still having adventures, building memories that will last forever. The end.